All the world is a stage, and the men and women merely players. They have their exits, they have their entrances, and one man in his time plays many parts. If we shadows have but offended, think on this, and all will be mended. That you have but slumbered here, while these visions did appear. So, take my hand if we be friends. Bill Shuttersworth knows the trends. Hypothetically, I don't touch actors.
Bill?
Director Shuttersworth.
We have a few questions about rehearsal.
Where's Horatio? Where's Horatio?
Kevin? He's gonna be late.
No.
He has to have a prostate exam.
No!
Well, I'm sure he agrees.
He is not Kevin. He is Horatio.
Well, then maybe Horatio can have the prostate exam.
And you
Mike,
are King Claudius.
and you are touching the actor.
And you, Ferlantive, are my Ophelia. And you, my ladybird, Queen Gertrude.
Yeah, about that. I'm not really old enough to...
And you are my Hamlet, my tormented, demented Hamlet. Ha! Hamlet, my young wag, my rascal, my bowcock, my star.
And what so poor a man as this Hamlet may do to express his love and friending to you.
Brilliant! Brilliant! Begin the begin.
I should have stayed home. Which one's yours?
A box of biscuits, a box of mixed biscuits, and a biscuit mixer from David Gordon.
Hamlet. My brother.
My dad is King Claudius.
I think your dad might kill the director.
Daddy only took the role because Shuttersworth really does know the trends.
Hamlet? A musical?
Want to make brownies?
I'm Gilda, by the way.
I'm Rosen, but everybody calls me Rose.
Remember, the English language owes a debt to Shakespeare. He invented over 1,700 words like addiction,
And disheartened.
Assassination.
eventful, eyeball, manager,
Bedazzled!
arch-villain, cold-blooded, hot-blooded.
Uncomfortable.
Yeah, that one too.
Snails? My science project. I forgot the walnuts.
Lenny can't have nuts.
Is he allergic?
Not sure.
Alas, poor Yorick. I knew him well.
He's a special kind of crazy. We're trying to rule out nuts.
To be or not to be?
Pollen. Air.
More passion, my Chuck.
Up sword! No thou more horrid hence, a soul as black as hell, whereto he will go!
Dad? A fight!
I think Shakespeare would call it a scuffle.
Brilliant! What? Now you're ready. Let's start rehearsal.
To thine own self be true.
So true.
Claudius, in this scene, you are so deeply moved by the events of life, so grand. The universe spins, and you try to control it. Go!
And what folio are you working from?
Claudius, be a king! Go! Man as you see. Stop! What are you doing?
It's Hamlet, the musical.
Not with singing. There's no singing in Hamlet. Script boy!
We don't have a script boy.
And where's Horatio?
Prostate.
That's not funny. Claudius.
How is it that the clouds still hang on you? Oh, speak of that. That do I hang to hear, that do I long to hear. Though yet of Hamlet, your dear brother's death, the humanity be green, and that it us befitted? I like him not, nor stands it safe within its madness range. Therefore prepare you. My words fly up, my thoughts remain below. Words without thoughts never to heaven go. Exit!
Don't say it. It was stage direction.
It's part of the line. They're reading a play within a play.
I don't think so. Next.
Mad as the sea and wind, what both contented, which is the mightier how cheerfully on the false trail they cry. Oh, this is country, false dogs. No, the drink, my dear Hamlet, the drink. I'm poisoned.
Very good death.
Can you sound older?
They say the owl was a baker's daughter, larded all with sweet flowers, white her shroud as the mountain snow. How should I, your true love, know? There's fennel for you and columbine. There's rue for you and rue for me. And there is pansies which start with a P.
Bravo! 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 Are you ready? Whenever the spirit moves you.
Though this be madness, there is some method in it.
Brilliant! Take 8, everyone.
Brownie!
They sound divine! Divine!
Oh, I love crunchy. I think it's carrot chips.
They smell funny.
You know, earthy. Probably has pot in it. Horatio arrives in time for the party. Definitely has pot in it.
You guys, has anyone seen the girls?
No! Ah! What a piece of work is man.
How noble in reason,
How infinite in faculty.
in form how admirable,
In action, how like an angel.
in apprehension how like a god.
It's a nameless bar. In If a town is what you call the low spot, where people cool like rain or blood. Rain would be nice. Haven't seen rain since before the end. Maybe if it had still been raining, the virus would have been washed away. Solar's been glitchy. Damn smog. 5 years and the carbon footprint of Big Pharma's still kicking our ass. I'm I, like the thing in your head, not the pronoun. I'm the objective observer, the unreliable narrator. Sometimes I make shit up. Code hates that, my stories, but she hates pretty much everything. Today's hero enters. I'll call her Ray.
Hey. Sorry.
Batter up.
Use what you got. Bad out there? Is it ever anything else?
Mine's bigger. So, do I get a free drink?
Size ain't all that matters.
So, we're waiting for our drinks. And Slugger here gets his for free?
We don't serve her kind.
Doc? Oh, babe, she's retired.
My name's Bear.
Mama Bear?
Just Bear.
Papa Bear?
Kitty.
Listen, Doc ain't with the coast no more. I met her in the meadows far away from any core. She studies the swarms now, follows them, obsessed. She's a loner now, except for me.
Enough snatching little kids. I heard they do that.
Don't believe everything you hear, Slugger.
Why are you with her?
Because she studies the dead ones. And I like making them dead.
You're more interesting, Gray, because you say nothing. Silence is always more interesting, because silence says everything all at once. Code is very good at being disinterested, but her disinterest is the only emotion I have other than my own. She keeps me sane, I think. We followed Doc and her bodyguard? Companion? We've followed them for a while, Doc and Hunter. That's what Code named them. First time she's shown an interest in anyone. What is that? A photo? A childhood friend lost in the wars? A little sister lost to the virus? Maybe a daughter?
Maybe she's using you. Maybe I'm using her.
What does she do with the dead ones?
Samples them. She's got this vial. This vial of every strain, all condensed into one elixir of hell.
That sounds like white coats.
Not retired.
Sounds dangerous.
Chill out. Cores are falling all over the region. White coats? They're out in the wild with the rest of us.
They promised they'd find a cure.
Maybe she's still looking.
But who does she report to?
Just like the rest of us? God.
Do you get why they're laughing? Came on the backs of bees, like mosquitoes, West Nile virus. Apocephalus borealis humanus. Once infected, the virus eats you from the inside out while your brain rots away with fever. 30% of the population survived. doctor, not Gray. They elude capture.
May I join you?
I don't have anything. I just wanted to come in from cold.
You do have something. My past colleagues at the Vermont Corps were misguided.
Did you get this?
They were driven past decency, taking measures they never should have.
They took my daughter.
Yes, and she helped make a cure.
She was infected.
Yes.
She went out one night. There was a bright moon shining down on her. The dead, they're attracted to light.
Like moths.
She was dying.
Actually, she was fighting.
She lived?
With medical intervention, yes. Her AB blood type, your blood type, was the X factor.
Grace is alive?
No.
But you said.
She wanted to help us, to help all of us. She was incredibly brave, incredibly selfless. Her blood produced a cure for every strain of the virus she was exposed to. If she'd been older, if she'd been an adult, she would have survived the harvesting.
You infected her with more? That's wrong. It's
not that easy. Not black and white. The entire world would have been saved. Not just a vaccine, a cure. That's what Grace wanted.
There.
The vial containing every strain of the virus.
Stop her.
I can't stay objective forever.
Hey!
What happened?
she infected her. Every spring.
Hey, my friend.
I'll make it quick. Told you I was an unreliable narrator.
It wasn't as bad as Katrina. Thank God. I don't know if I could have done that again. As it is, I couldn't go right away. He let me delay. He knew how hard it had been for me in New Orleans. He understood. Of course. And in the end, he didn't send me alone.
You're a good boy.
It was a wise choice.
Hey guys! Looks like somebody needs a sandwich to go. And maybe some cookies? I have a coat too. Someone left it the other day. It's probably a little too small for your friend, but he has a coat, doesn't he?
Hello.
Look, I know you're trying to help, but she doesn't know you. She doesn't know any of the volunteers that have come to town, or FEMA, or the Coast Guard. Her mom was camping in the hills when the wave hit. She might be fine. She might come back. Hannah ran away from the church. It's overcrowded, noisy. I don't blame her.
Hello. What's your name? Probably something sweet, like Mary or Joan.
It's Hannah.
It's a silly name. I wouldn't tell anybody that name. Your dog doesn't like me much, silly Hannah.
He's not my dog.
I know. He's not from around here. Goodbye, silly Hannah. Look at the pictures. I have him. He's ready for the highest bidder. I got 9 souls for Raphael on the light market last month. But this? He's something else altogether. Maybe I'll ransom him to the Vatican. I mean, Francis is open-minded. I found him near the old soup kitchen on 4th. No, I didn't see Michael anywhere. Oh, I'll have to call you right back. I think I've got some new merchandise. What a good little devil I've been. You're too young to understand irony. I usually don't bother with anything other than angels. The economy's a bitch. It's not beneath me to sell a silly little girl. The light market buys innocence by the pound. No, get off! Don't stop!
You've done so much. Reunite that child with her mother. You foiled Lucifer once again. Is it time to go home? I don't know why I ask. Gabriel will never go home. Not until every last innocent is safe from the light market. Not until every child is home. After all, he's an archangel, and thank God for that.
In the beginning, there was me. The universe was vast and varied, and frankly, a lot of fun. I would catch a comet by its tail and hitch a ride to Andromeda. Then swing back through Saturn's rings
and spend all Sunday basking on the nude beaches of Venus. Of course, there was no Sundays, or Mondays, or Thursdays back then.
Humans do love their time.
Because they have so little of it.
It's also tedious. Time, straight lines, taxes.
Taxes are in the Bible.
I didn't put them there. Everything humans do irritate me. Sharks don't irritate me. Pigs don't irritate me. Butterflies? Actually, I like butterflies. And that is why I created you. To scratch an itch. How flattering.
Always a charmer.
But you betrayed me. Every one of you. You like the humans more than me.
Do you blame us?
Yes. Humans are flawed. They wage war with each other.
Lucifer asked for paid vacation.
And all hell broke loose.
Humans are filthy walking pestilence.
You sent locusts.
So many locusts.
Humans made Brostat.
Lord.
Lords.
Really?
I'm reinventing myself, making myself more hip, more current, more fun. Duct tape is never fun.
Duct tape is always fun.
I've changed everything about myself so that you'll love me again.
We do love you.
Just not as much as we love them.
But I'm all alone. The Ambrosian's gone bad. The harps are out of tune.
Lord.
Lords.
Creator, formerly known as Lord. As much as divine polyamory sounds like a hoot, we've made up our minds.
The humans have stuff.
I'll buy better stuff.
You can't.
You're the lords.
You don't believe in money.
But I'm the Lord's. I created you. You're a part of me.
How'd that turn out with JC?
He barely calls.
Yeah. Crucifixion will do that.
I brought him back.
You're missing the point.
I'm destined to be alone.
Don't be like that. Nobody likes a mopey creator.
Remember what happened last time?
Hippos.
Yeah. You got depressed and created hippos.
Nobody likes hippos.
Nobody.
Hey. Come on. What can we do to help?
Love me more.
What else can we do?
Love them less.
What if we showed you why we love them?
And what if we help you love them more?
I don't know.
Give it a try, lords.
You said you were reinventing yourself.
Bargain.
I love the bargain.
I know.
He always does this.
It was Malika's idea.
Bargaining with God.
Always and badly.
Chickens. Rubber chickens.
What's the bargain?
Convince me, and you can stay here forever. If you don't convince me, you have to come back home with me.
So we have to convince you that humans are better. And if we fail to convince you,
We'll return to heaven.
But we want 2 weeks vacation.
3 days.
1 week.
So let it be written, so let it be done.
and if we succeed,
You leave us on Earth.
And promise to make more of us.
This recipe is so hard.
we're dying out.
Too much sand in your blonde.
In 50 years, we'll be extinct.
Too much cardamom in your brunette.
Oh, you can do it.
Too much Emilio in your French.
You're the Lords.
Yes, I am the Lords.
So do we have a bargain?
Boxing. More specifically, women's boxing. Though boxing came to be in Britain in 1681, women's boxing was first documented in 1720. Fights had few rules and unparalleled athleticism and prowess.
This is why you love humans more?
Of course.
Let me show you prowess. Next!
A symbol of magic and life known to man since the jungles of India before 7,500 BCE. For Scotch eggs, tamagoyaki, quiche, rafanata. Humans have come up with more than 1,000 ways to cook this humble egg.
The not so humble Lord's egg. Next.
Sumerians invented books in 3100 BC. They called them codex. They wrote them on clay and papyrus, and wax. Despite Plato calling books the death of memory, the printed word has evolved and flourished into helping us understand and wonder.
I assume you've read this one?
I prefer stregonona and the magic pasta pot. What's that?
It's a ravaged fragment of a war between dark and light, led by an archangel.
A Dead Sea Scroll? It's practically unreadable.
Good thing I have the original.
You win!
Not so fast. Puzzles. In the 1760s, map makers pasted maps onto wood and cut them up into small pieces as teaching tools. Jigsaw puzzles didn't even become a craze until 1908, when pieces didn't interlock and we cut along color lines to make them even more devious. Oh my lords.
A Lord's Cube. Together, we'll make a new world, free of pestilence and war. A world without humans.
Wait, what?
Hopefully, a world without hippos.
Let us go home, my angels.
Coactus, an irresistible impulse to perform an act irrational and contrary to one's will. Compulsion. It makes us who we are. It vindicates us. It hands us vengeance. Vindicta. I'm not here. She's not here. All over the world, men and women, compulsion has no boundaries.
Claudette?
Andre. He killed today. I can smell it on him.
Woman, you're trying my patience.
Louis Garavito killed 138 boys under 16. He served only 30 years in prison.
I'm trying to save your ass, Kemper.
Wealthy and affluent, Moninder Singh Padnir killed 20 children. He was sentenced to death after his confession, but the courts acquitted him.
Save me? You can't even save yourself.
Kemper, don't!
Come here.
Mary Beth Tinney killed her own 9 children over 10 years. When she attempted a 10th, she was caught and served only 20 years in prison. Pedro Lopez killed 300 girls, served 14 years, was released and caught again for murder, imprisoned for 4 years, released again, murdered again. There are 12 million millionaires worldwide, and not one Batman.
We won't be going out tonight after all, Roseanne. But I'll pay you anyway. I'm sure Claudette wants you to stay.
No Batman, no Superman, no Spider-Man. But there is justice to be had. Long day, Andre?
Brutal. Brutal day.
Cayetano Santos Godino murdered 4 children and countless animals. He bounced between prisons until he killed a fellow inmate's cat and was beaten to death.
It's so worth it. I'm a patient man, Claudette.
Daniel Barbosa killed 150 girls, but was sentenced to only 16 years. After 4 years, he was murdered in prison by a fellow inmate and cousin of one of the victims.
I know my time will come. Someday everyone's gonna know my name.
Roseanne, I need your help upstairs. Claudette's a big girl. I'm sure she can take care of herself.
Wait!
What?
I want to show you. Look. What will they call me, Claudette? I hope it's Andre the Hand, because I take the hands.
They'll call him nothing.
We're leaving. You need help, Kemper.
I'm a man of appetites, Lynette. You knew that when you married me.
Don't try to find us.
Mama, can Roseanne come with us?
Roseanne is all gone, Claudette. Didn't I tell you? I took Roseanne far, far away.
Mama took us far, far away. And Daddy never did try to find us. I found him, of course, years later, when I knew what justice looked like. Hi, I'm Claudette. Can I have your ID?
You're flattering me.
Everyone talks to the bartender.
I've got 5 kids at home and all the lines to prove it.
No one can pass up a free drink.
That coupon came in the mail.
Because I sent it to you.
You guys doing some kind of promotion?
You look half your age, Sadie.
That would still make me 21.
On the house, as promised.
Now that's more like it. You have monsters, Claudette? Kids, I mean.
Monsters, yes. Kids, no. But I know you have one less than you did last year. Mysterious circumstances. You were cleared of charges, but that doesn't make you innocent. Long day, Sadie? I always find them, the ones with compulsions. And I always find vengeance. But I never found Roseanne. She always smelled of sandalwood. It was her favorite. I light it for her, and for every innocent lost. I hope it guides them home. I light it for me.
Claudette? Claudette.
We're trapped in here. Oh gosh, the battery is almost dead. Not louder, please.
Get home.
Why is it locked? Come on, don't get out of here.
Questions were asked everywhere I went. The questions were asked, but the answer was always faded away. Now I find myself swimming ocean deep, and I feel myself dying over land and sea, and I see myself dancing. I am the fish, the bird, the child, free
You found the Neocache geocache.
Make a trade. If you take something from a geocache, you must leave something behind.
I know the rules.
New geocache hidden. Are you ready to play?
Since the mages wove our world, it has been our tradition. In my time, I have defeated countless challenges to the throne.
Was it you who defeated them, Father? Or the magic of the Furies?
I own the kingdom, boy. So I own its magic. The throne acknowledges your contest, challenger. What say you before the trials begin? Then, so shall it be. Face first the Furies of the kingdom. And if you survive, you may fight my son.
Let me fight him now, Father. I don't need the Furies to defeat him for me.
Silence! Do not rush to spill your royal blood. It does not befit your station. The Fury of Steel.
Steel falls.
The fury of wind rises.
Wind falls.
Still so quick to run into battle?
Yes, Father.
Fool. The fury of rain!
Fury of rain falls, Father. What say you now of the magics you enslaved?
I say the final fury, the fury of flame. Flame shall finish this matter once and for all. What?
You tried to rid the kingdom of all magics, except those that you stole. But you failed.
No! I may have failed, but this contest is far from over. Well fought, challenger. Never has such a worthy champion stake to claim. The throne is his, my son. That is the law. Unless you can prove me wrong and defeat this warrior mage, so shall it be.
Would that I could have spared you your battles with the Furies.
Would that you could have spared your Furies their deaths.
They were enslaved.
Now they are free.
From deep within your exile, I have heard your song on the wind of my dreams. Separated in life, but together at birth, you were born into this world 4 heartbeats before me. The throne belongs to you, my sister.
Stand, brother. I have no quarrel with you.
No! What madness is this? What witchery?
Who am I to prove you wrong, father? I abdicate the throne to the champion.
I did not come here to challenge your heir. I came to challenge you, father.
No woman will take this throne as long as I draw breath.
So shall it be. They said I could be anything. So I decided to be victorious.